Hello and welcome to this week's Astrocast, my lovely vibrant souls. Okay, so this is going to be looking at the week ahead. This will be covering the week of January. Yeah, because I remember the months. January 24th, 2022 through January 30th, 2022. So for all of my sweet little vibrant souls who are unfamiliar with astrocasting, as you see here, I have this lovely circular grid that's split into about 12 pieces. And these are meant to represent the houses in the wheel of the zodiac. Oh, excuse my cough, I'm sorry. Now, I do want to make a quick note, as I always do, that while I'm going to be pulling for traditional houses, like what they traditionally kind of mean and what they correspond to in terms of areas of life, keep in mind that this will be deeply impacted by your own personal astrology. So your own house placements, your own planetary placements, the interplanetary aspects, all of that good noise. So if you are interested in a reading like this for yourself, you are welcome to DM me or check out the link to my shop, which is in the description box down below. I don't currently offer astrocasting readings, like personalized ones, as like a set part of my, like a set, one of my little babies in my shop that's there. But I'm happy to do custom readings, and if I get enough requests either through DMs or through like comments on videos, etc., I will add it as a permanent fixture to my shop. So yes, we have our lovely grid here. I don't know how many times I'm gonna Vanna White this for us. Sorry. But we have our lovely grid here that kind of represents the the traditional wheel of the zodiac. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be pulling teeny tiny tarot cards. Look at them. Look at how freaking cute they are. Look at, I just am showing you guys before I even pull them. Look at them. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, I pretty much like crafted this idea so I have an excuse to use teeny tiny tarot cards. They're just so cute. But yes, I'm going to be pulling tiny tarot cards and casting them on the board, and then interpreting what we're going to be expecting to see with the week ahead based on the cards that come out and where they come out and what areas of life this corresponds to. So I think that just about covers everything. I think I'm ready to go if you guys are ready to go, and let's make this shit happen. All right, this feels like a spicy week. The last few weeks have been kind of mellow, but this one feels like there's stuff happening. There's like action happening, Captain, here. Yeah, I'm like throwing shit on the board. Just like, brah, I have my eyes closed. I know you guys can't see that, but I have my eyes closed because I don't want to look at the cards or be influenced. So I'm just like, all right, one here. And I think I'm going to pull one more. Hearing two more, pull two. One. And then, oh, Jesus. So many cards. It's this one. All right. They're all clustered in the middle. Okay. Wow. Okay. So there's a little bit of cat fur on this. I'm sorry. There's cat fur all over my whole life. Okay. Let me just see what we got. All right. We have it like that. Oh, I love it. Okay. Oh, okay, that's really, really cool. All right, so we got some people going on this week. I want to mention first and foremost with the Queen of Wands, this could involve a feminine fire energy, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But we also have an Aries here with the Empress, and we have a Leo here with the Sun card. So again, big fire energy. I like it. Okay, I feel like, I'm really seeing, first of all, the Four of Pentacles is dead ass in the center. So the Four of Pentacles being in the center, meaning in all areas of life, there might not be a ton of movement. I know it's been like kind of, chill the last few weeks. And I feel like the reason why I felt really like zesty is because we have so much fire. But the Four of Pentacles can indicate stability financially or materially. It can just indicate stability overall, but it also can kind of represent that rigidity and struggling to move forward. So I don't feel like there's going to be like a lot of energy flying around in terms of big changes in your physical world. I feel like your physical world is going to remain relatively consistent, but I feel like there's big energetic changes happening here because we have one Pentacles card and the rest of this shit is fire. So I feel like things are going to be remaining pretty consistent in terms of your external reality, but there's a lot of shifts and changes going on. Okay, so one of the things that first gets my attention here is that I like that the Queen and the 9, I don't know if you guys can see this, hang on. Come here, little guy. Yep, damn it. All right, we had this. Get over here, baby girl. Okay, these two, I don't know if you guys can see. The Queen and the person on the 9 of Wands, they were looking at each other. And the Queen of Wands, because she's like just barely in the 12th house, especially, I feel like these two are kind of interconnected, but I would say she's predominantly in the 11th house. So first of all, this could have to do with a fire energy or just like a really fiery person that's in your community or your friend circle, or that's a member of your soul tribe. Because for me, as opposed to like the 3rd house, which deals with like your immediate community surroundings, your 11th house can kind of speak more about your soul family, your soul community, and what you work on together at a spiritual level. And with all the wands here, I'm like, yeah, okay, that's what's going on. So the Queen of Wands as a person, she is very gregarious, very social. She is super confident. She just has her shit on lock, to put it so spiritually. But she's like, you know, she's the hostess with the mostest. I can't even take credit for that. Like, that's I heard it's another reader, it's JJ Constellation. Please go check her out if you get the chance. She said it like that, and not only did I almost pee my pants, excuse me, but she's an incredibly gifted reader. One of my all-time faves. I have such a tarot crush on her. So go check her out, JJ Constellation. But she had said that, and I think that rings true incredibly poignantly with the Queen of Wands. She is the hostess with the mostest and more. She's like magic. She is a really great manifester because she can attract anything to her. She's a wonderful networker. And so especially with her ending up in the 11th house, this could, I feel like for a lot of you, this is somebody that you're dealing with, but for some of you, you may be embodying this energy. So the two ways I'm seeing this, excuse me, are that there is this feminine fire energy that's in your community, and this person means a lot to you. This person, I feel like you understand, has a lot to offer. This person has connections that may very well help you, but it's not just like a business transaction or a relationship. You actually really enjoy this person, and they really like you as well. You both bring something to the table, and this person feels like you are equally talented and bring something into, excuse me, my goodness, my allergies are so bad. Bring something into this partnership, and they really, really appreciate that. I do feel like with the 9 of Wands here, though, something has happened where either it feels like you guys are facing unforeseen obstacles, or you guys are trying to, come on, Sinessa, trying to figure out how to make something work, right? Excuse me. How to make the magic happen, so to speak. And you know what's really interesting to me is that we have the guy with the 9 wands here, and then she's got 1 wand in her hand, right? So this person this week might be getting in contact with you and trying to help you figure out how to close up a difficult cycle. Because the 9 of wands, you know, this guy's like bandaged, she's bloodied and bruised, he's been through some shit. And you know, he still is persevering. He's trying to, you know, get ready for that last push. And this is the card that's like, don't give up before the miracle happens. And you know, she's like, ding dong, guess who's here? The miracle. So knock knock, who's there? Miracle. Miracle who? No, miracle you. I don't know why I've been like obsessed with looking up cheesy knock knock jokes lately, so you guys are gonna suffer the consequences. Oh my god. But yeah, I feel like this person's coming in to help a wish come true with the 11th house energy. This person's coming in, and this is something with this being the 9 of wands being in the 12th house. This is something that you've been at for a while, or you've been very confused on for a while. The 12th house, because it can really be like hazy energy, and it can also deal with institutions. Finding your way through it is very confusing. It's very unsteady, unsure. And it's kind of, for me, it's like spiritually bumping into walls. And this person is coming in to kind of give you that last piece. This person's coming in to help you, to help you in that last push forward toward whatever it is that you're hoping for, whatever this wish is with the 11th house. And like I said, with the 11th house, this is, you know, traditionally Aquarius's house. So this could have to do with wish fulfillment, with a friend, with your community, with some type of humanitarian efforts. And with something that might be a little bit off the beaten path. And I feel like the Queen of Wands is the perfect person to come in and help you with that, because she is kind of, I wouldn't say she's full on eccentric, but she could get away with it, right? Everybody loves her no matter what she does. She's kind of the trendsetter queen. And this is just because the energy she brings to the table is so unique and so infectious. She could do whatever. So I kind of almost feel like this is something where you're trying to make this happen. You're trying to go after this thing. And the Queen of Wands is almost putting her stamp of approval on it for you in some way, shape, or form. And it's kind of helping to either legitimize what you're trying to do, or it's helping you get inspiration, or she's helping connect you to the right people to make whatever this is happen for you. So I really, really like that. Now we have over here in houses 2 and 3, we have the Emperor in the second house. That shit is dope. That is fire, no pun intended. And we do have the Sun kind of a little bit over here as well. So I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. But this is awesome. Like I said, this is Aries energy. So second house has to deal with your material world, your well-being. This is your career, your house, your material possessions, your finances. Like when it comes to your material world, you're getting your shit on lock this week. Like things are kind of, I'm hearing of like tying up loose ends or like sewing things up, right? Whatever you've been working on to try to gain more stability. Excuse me. I apologize. To try to gain more stability. We've been having, in the last couple of weeks, we've been having a lot of readings about like working on career stuff as well. But whatever it is that you've been doing to like make your material world and your material foundations a lot more solid for yourself, it's fucking working. But yeah, you're seeing results. You're feeling in your power. You are on your little itty bitty throne here, looking like such a teeny tiny boss. Look at him. I'm never getting over these cards. You guys, I'm silly. I'm feeling silly today. My goodness. Yeah, you're on it. And you know what I like too is that we have like this red sort of cloak around him. We have the red cloth here. And for me, not only is that root chakra energy, so that's a lot of security and confidence. Excuse me. But red is the color of destiny. You are stepping into your power and you are going after what you feel you are meant to do. It's not even just, you know, what you want, what's like, you know, what is meant for you, but like what you are supposed to be doing as a soul. And that's where that confidence comes from. And like this is some prime BDE energy going on. And I'm here for, I don't know, I said energy afterward because that's what the E stands for. Like, I'm here for it. So in terms of finances this week, or in terms of like, you know, juxtaposing yourself in like for financial well-being, you're all set this week. You're making power moves. If you have to make a decision when it comes to any of these areas of life, like I said, career, finances, home, material well-being, trust your instincts for sure, and just take action on it and be very confident in what you have to say. For some of you, I don't know why I'm hearing this, but if you are doing a presentation for work, or you have a business proposal, there's something where you're presenting and something hinges on this, like, oh, if I do really well with this presentation, I'm going to be in a really advantageous position for like a promotion, or, you know, I'm pitching this idea to investors, or, you know, I'm trying to get this loan or something like that. If you have to present yourself and kind of make an argument for yourself, or like present your skills, if you are essentially on display in some way, shape, or form, and your confidence as well as your competence, just trust yourself this week. Go into it with confidence because it's already in the bag. It's in your hand. Like, yeah, don't even worry about it. Don't even trip, dog. And so lastly, we have the Sun in the third house. This is beautiful. And I do want to mention the Sun is also poking into the second house, which is gorgeous here. Because the Sun is, like I said, it's Leo energy, but it's the most positive card in the deck, right? This always ensures a happy outcome. So anything, so first of all, with this situation, the second house, again, Sun here, great thing to have. Like, your things are going to go well. So don't you worry your pretty little face about it, because it's going to go super duper well. But with the Sun primarily in the third house, we've been having a lot of third house stuff come up lately. And I will say at the time I'm filming this, we do currently have full moon in Cancer. So we are kind of experiencing, you know, a culmination, purging, release, having to do with issues regarding family and home. And I say that because the third house can deal with siblings, but it can also deal with things in your immediate surroundings, your immediate, like your neighborhood. And to a certain extent, it can deal with like how social you are, right? So getting out into the community, going to community events. This also can deal with like a social media presence. So especially because it's like linked between these two, if you have something for your career where you're out in the community, you're doing presentations, you have a social media presence, that's going to go super fucking well for you this week. Like, excuse me, you are going to be shining. You are going to be, it's going to afford you some type of freedom with the horse here. Sorry, I'm noticing a little like naked baby, and I'm thinking like, oh, if you're nervous, picture other people naked. I'm like, no, you're gonna be so confident with it this week, you can picture yourself naked and it will still work. But I'm like, that's so weird, dude. Why are you thinking about that? But like, yeah, if you have something in that regard, anything in your community, anything having to do with school, you are going to knock it out of the park. If you have a question in any of these areas of life, the answer is yes. If you've been fighting with your siblings and you want to patch that shit up, this is a great week to go ahead and do it. Especially too, if you have any creative project that you want to bring to the public, that you want to put on social media, you want to make content, do it. Go for it. Absolutely own that shit. And just in general, there's a lot of positivity in your immediate surroundings in the world around you. You know, you're feeling really good in, like I said, your kind of like your communities, in your work community. You're feeling good in your interactions on social media. You're just like, you're very comfortable and you're very happy. It's very joyous, right? You may also be connecting in one of these settings with a Leo who just like, I mean, it just makes you laugh. Who's just like so fun to be around. You guys just vibe, you get each other. There is like no sticky energy here. You guys just get along well. And for some of you, this isn't really a third house thing, but something I'm kind of picking up on is that for some of you, this might be somebody from your past, like from your adolescence, and you're reconnecting, and it's just very happy this week. You're just like, oh my God, I haven't seen you in forever. It's like a reunion, and it feels really, really nice for you guys. So I love this. This is a great week ahead. I think that's everything that I see here. Like I said, if you are interested in this reading or really any other readings, please come on, Sinessa. Please feel free to check out my shop. The link is in the description box below. I got a bunch of different readings, and I'm going to be adding more very, very soon. But yeah, other than that, that's everything I see here. I am wishing you guys a fantastic week ahead and all the best, brightest, the most beautiful things that life has to offer. Take care, love bugs. Bye.